So now we're going to talk about how to teach your child to push things away that they don't want. This actually can be used for older learners too, by them being able to communicate no successfully. A lot of times we see challenging behaviors when we're offering things to our child or teen and they don't want it. For younger children, we might see things like tantrum, aggression. That can happen for older kids too, actually. And then for teenagers, we might see them get overwhelmed or frustrated and go kind of from 0 to 60. So it's really important that we teach them to communicate no in a way that makes sense and that is productive for both you and them. So some ways that we teach this initially is we get a list of things we know that the child doesn't like or teenager. And I'm going to set up an opportunity to give them that item. And when I do, I already know that they probably don't want it. So I'm going to say, hey, do you want this? And I'm going to teach them, if they can't communicate, to push my hand away. And ideally, without any challenging behaviors, without tantrum, without aggression or self-injury, they're going to push my hand away. But I might need to help them do that at first. I'm going to practice that over and over and over again. Do you want this? They push my hand away to tell me no. By helping them to learn that that is a way to say no instead of screaming or crying, that will help them to learn the skill, and it'll make them communicating no much easier. Now, if you have an older child or teenager or one who can already vocally communicate, you're going to do the same thing, but maybe you're going to use something like a visual cue that says the letters N-O, even if your child can't read. That's totally okay. You're going to offer them the item, show them that they can say no, tell them to say no, and then practice that a few times. So they really understand that when they don't want something, they don't have to, resort to tantrums or aggression. They can simply push your hand away, or they can vocalize no to you. And it's really important with this that you honor that request. If they don't want it, honor it. And do this in situations where you can honor that successfully. If you practice the skill of teaching your child to say no by pushing things away or using a simple vocalization of no, it's going to help to decrease challenging behaviors and ultimately increase your child's ability to communicate effectively.